The United States has welcomed the renewed relationship between China and Japan after Beijing and Tokyo reached a 4-point agreement on Friday to improve their normally really rather frosty ties. Our Connie Lee has this report.
The U.S. government says China and Japan have taken a positive step by agreeing to improve their bilateral ties.
We would welcome the statement between China and Japan that outlines agreed steps to improve relations.
The State Department spokesperson was speaking a matter of hours after Beijing and Tokyo reached a 4-point agreement on Friday to improve their relations. Psaki said better relations between the world's second and third largest economies would not only affect Asia, but affect the peace and prosperity of the world. China and Japan sealed a deal to develop their relationship by resuming political, diplomatic, and security dialogue while acknowledging their different positions on the sovereignty of the Diaoyu or Senkaku Islands in the East China Sea. Their differing positions on these issues have chilled relations in recent years, affecting bilateral trade. But it remains up in the air whether the two leaders will finally meet one-on-one. The U.S. cannot confirm whether Chinese President Xi Jinping will hold talks with Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe next week in Beijing on the sidelines of the APEC forum. And despite the deal, it's unclear if Japanese officials will stop visiting the controversial Yasukuni Shrine, which honors a handful of Class A war criminals. China has blasted Japanese officials for doing so in the past, and the U.S. says their stance remains the same, that they too discourage the visits. Connie Lee, Arirang News.